Welcome to Game News, a show where we talk about the latest in gaming. And we have some really interesting news for you. Dantes Inferno apparently is playable on PC through PS3 emulation. They were able to. I know what you're thinking, well, who cares about that? Well, they did a 4K 60 frames per second, basically, I guess, update for it. And apparently it looks really incredible. I wish I could play it for you, except I don't have 4K capabilities. Um, and even if so, my monitor only does 1080p. But visually, it looks really incredible. Uh, I'm wondering exactly, like how it plays as well. But from the looks of it, it looks really good. I would honestly recommend checking this out if you guys are interested. Remember, all the links to everything that I talk about are down below for you. I don't really know exactly how you would go about doing this. However, they do have pretty much the instructions on how to do it. So if you're up for it, if you have a PC and you want to try it yourself, well, go ahead. Unless it's just a download that you need to do. But yeah, go ahead and do it yourself. Enjoy it. I think that's really cool. Uh, and it sure beats the hell out of a remaster, which you'd probably have to pay like, maybe $60 or something, or 40 something dollars for a remastered edition. But yeah, this is really great. And yeah, it's something that I just recently saw and thought, you know what? You guys might enjoy it. You guys might want to hear about this. The next news, the Xbox Series X. Now, this is honestly kind of incredible news. The fact that they, because a lot of this, like, tilt plops, what does that actually mean, right? We don't really, like, a lot, maybe some people do, like, PC people know a lot what that means, or what it's capable of doing. Apparently, according to this article, when they talk to some developers, that it actually means that it's going to be able to run more smoothly. Yes, it's gonna be able to do 4K at 60 frames, but also you can do 1080p at 120 frames per second. Don't know why. I guess shooter games you're going to be able to do that, but it is going to have that option, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the creators. How the developers create games with this. Apparently, there's going to be allowing you to do even more, kind of like with the detail in the game that you're going to be able to do, kind of like adding more layers to something, or just creating more within that world. I, for one, am interested in this and seeing how it's going to go. But remember, it's all about what the developers can actually do. It doesn't matter how powerful a console or a PC is. What matters is what a developer does with a game. We've seen that countless times. There's been countless games that said, "Oh, this is on console. This is going to be 1080p," and at the end of the day, it may look visually stunning or something, but it doesn't play that well. I believe, what was it, the Order 1860 something, whatever, the Order game for that kind of launched with the PS4 or later on, was one of those games where it just kind of disappointed. Visually it looked amazing, but gameplay wise it wasn't that fun. And I think what it comes down to is, are the games going to be fun? Because you can have a very powerful console, but if you have no games for it, then what is it worth? However, Xbox has already stated they have a lot of games coming out soon, and they've, probably the first year there's not going to be exclusives, so you're going to have to kind of wonder, well, what exactly is going on? But apparently, of course, they have about 15 studios, right? Studios working for them. And I think that's going to do quite a lot for them. That's possibly maybe 3 or 4 games a year. and they're pretty much set for a while. Uh, Especially if they have to need to push back any other games. That's a lot of studios. That's a lot of games. And I think Sony needs to be worried. I think Sony is worried, in fact, just from not just the sheer power of this console, but I think of what's to come. Because Microsoft is going for the long run here. They're saying, you know what, we want to make this as powerful as possible, as and in a very easy transition, because you're going to be able to transition to this in kind of like the easiest way possible. You can sell your Xbox if you want, trade it in, get some money, get the new Xbox Series X, and you still have all your old games. I mean, they're all going to be playable there. You have the Game Pass. That's an amazing service. PS Now, not so great. There's just a lot of problems with that they haven't fixed. No one, and I mean no one, has ever just gone, you know what, I can't wait to get that PlayStation Now. Like, no, it's pretty trash. They're trying to fix it, but who knows if they will be able to. Also, something that they're actually going to have is, of course, that's included that they talked about is ray tracing. Now, for those of you that don't know, ray tracing is actually, I guess, about what you see. So, kind of like the shimmer and the light, things of that nature. That's kind of what it means. There's actually, goddamn trailer. What it actually means is, well, there's going to be like visuals, lighting and stuff like that, like fire, and you can see a cascade and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. I think it's incredible. Excuse me. In fact, that they're actually going to have this. The fact that, you know, you're going to be able to use this in the Xbox that it has it, because the amount of just how powerful it is, it's going to be, you know, just on a kind of like a different level. And I think it's kind of like a way bigger improvement than, of course, HDR. But I think everything mixed together is going to be just, wow, a very powerful console. And they are definitely going to be going in the route of PC. I mean, the Xbox already looks like a PC tower, the Xbox Series X. So, you know what? It's fine. Of course, they're not going to call it a PC tower, of course. But I think this is going to be fine. And we're going to see more great things coming from them in the future. Next, let's move on to Call of Duty. If you don't know, now you know. Call of Duty Warzone has been released. They have released it recently to just an amount of people actually being super excited. My brother, of course, super freaking excited. A lot of my brothers just playing this game already, downloaded it. I haven't. I've been busy with other things, but I haven't downloaded it. I haven't gotten into Modern Warfare, but it's free, so hey, who knows? I may actually jump in and actually play this. It looks like it's a lot of fun. My brother was talking about it and telling me how they're having a lot of fun with this game. They're in the team based. Even when you're dropping in and you get killed, you can still come back if you go into like this prison mode or this prison area where you have, I guess, like a handgun and you have to kill someone else in order to get your life back. I think that seems like a lot of fun to me. Super excited. One thing though is that I'm pretty sure they're gonna monetize the hell out of this. I mean, because it's free, right? Free to play games, right? But you're gonna have a lot of microtransactions. I don't know what kind of microtransactions. Hopefully, they're just cosmetic, and they're not actually like a pay-to-win system. Hopefully, that doesn't happen. It could most likely happen, but who knows? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll just have to, like I said, wait and see what they end up doing. If they actually end up doing something really good with this, or it turns out really bad. So if you've played this already, let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. Your thoughts. Do you like it, or do you more PUBG, or what's it, Fortnite type of person? Do you want to play those instead? I don't know necessarily big how big it is, of course, to download. But I mean, hey, go ahead and download it. See if it's something that's up to par with you. Let me actually check it out since we're here already. But yeah, let's go to the PlayStation Store and let's see if it pops up. Let's go to Call of Duty Warzone. It's already there, front page. It's free. But let's click on it. Let's see how many gigs it is. And that's kind of strange. Oh, here it is. File size. Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. It's 9.37 gigs. Wow. That is incredible. Because normally these games are like 60 or almost 100 gigs that they've been doing. But this is really incredible. And from the looks of it, you're not going to actually require PlayStation Plus to play it, which is even bigger news, because this is freaking incredible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna download this. I was deleting games because I didn't realize I was planning on downloading and thinking like, oh man, it's gonna take up like at least 100 gigs. But the fact that it's this big, dude, I am all in on this. And the fact that it's just free to play, no PlayStation Plus either. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want to play it. At least give it a shot. But yeah, hopefully they don't ruin it, and yeah, freaking awesome. I look forward to playing this. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys are enjoying it, or are there things that you just dislike about it. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. And that is, of course, Ghostwire Tokyo. So, or I guess Ghostwire. So basically this game, the trailer was released years ago, and people were wondering if this is actually going to be coming out. So this is apparently, I think, from a studio in Japan or something, or that I guess is going to get published by Bethesda. This is from Bethesda, but I'm pretty sure that it's just I'm pretty sure they're just publishing it. The game looks interesting. I mean, they haven't released the gameplay of it, but just from what you see in this world, it looks very interesting. Because they say that it's kind of like a combination of Doom, right? And so to me, that actually seems like they're going to be doing like kind of like demons or creatures of that from Japanese mythology, which actually I don't mind, because their mythology is really great. I definitely want to see the direction that they're going to go, what they're going to be doing, and exactly what this game entails. From the looks, apparently that I guess they're going to be this E3, or maybe even sooner than E3. They could be releasing a lot of information about it. The game certainly looks good, and if this game is released and received well, this might actually fix a bit of Bethesda's, maltransactions that they've been doing with the whole Fallout 76, which don't even get me started on it, where Pete Hines is like upset that people are calling him a liar, calling them liars, even though it's true, they lied about the game. That's why they bought the game. This game looks like it's gonna be a fun game. It could be, like they said, they're saying that it could be expected to launch with, of course, the Xbox Series X and possibly the PS5. But with things going the way they are, it's possible this is coming out for PS4. And I'm not sure who the studio is, or if it's even mentioned here. at all. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what this game is when it's released. I mean, there's a lot of games that always come out and they have trailers, and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, let's see the gameplay. Let's see how it's going to actually play. Yeah, so that was it. That was everything that I wanted to basically talk about. If there's anything that I haven't talked about that you would want me to talk about and have a conversation about, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely get to it and make a video of it. There's a lot of stuff going on as well, a lot of crazy things happening in this world. And yeah, I'll keep you guys in tune to any other gaming news that may or may not be missed. So until then, remember to keep on gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.